Friend, thank you for the reminder. I've been trying to do this video for the past couple of days now, but with all that's been going on, my attention has been focused on other subjects. But anyway, Georgians, early voting started on Monday.
Early voting will kick off for the presidential primary race here in Georgia.
So it's going to go on for the next 3 weeks, including 2 Saturdays. 11 Live's Liza Lucas joining us live in Fulton County this morning with what to expect as people are heading to the polls. Good morning, Liza.
Good morning, Cheryl. Good morning, Ariana. Yes, I'm here at the Buckhead Library, where in just a few hours, we expect this parking lot to get a little full as polls open for the first day. Again, today marking the first chance that voters here in Georgia will be able to make their pick when it comes to the race for the White House. Election season is here, and for the next 3 weeks, the advanced voting period will take place here in the Peach State. The early voting period runs from February 19th through March 8th. But Emory University political science professor Dr. Andra Gillespie also suspects the narrow field on both sides could mean lower voter turnout.
And so the types of people who are going to show up are going to be the types of people who follow politics closely and are really interested in what's going on. Perhaps they are interested in, endorsing one of the presumed nominees or in making a statement against one of those nominees in their voting.
When it comes to the early voting period, though, a few reminders. You can cast your ballot at any advanced voting location in your county. Just make sure to check your registration status and bring your government-issued photo ID. LaShondra Little with Fulton County Elections also reminds that Georgia is an open primary state.
And so the poll officials will just ask, which ballot would you like? Would you like the Republican ballot or the Democratic? There won't be an independent ballot.
She says as you make your pick, keep in mind that if there's a runoff for the primary, you'll also need to stick with that same ballot. Now, another point to keep in mind as polls open today, a new law went into effect over the summer, so voters here in Georgia now can legally take up to 2 hours off from work for the early voting process. Of course, you do need to clear all of that with your employer first, but a change since the last cycle. Sending it back to you.
Yeah, an important change there. Hopefully it gives people the opportunity to go vote. Liza, thank you.
Just to recap, early voting takes place through to March 8th. You can go to any early voting site that you see on the website. Remember, don't go to your regular voting station. 9 times out of 10, they're not going to be open for early voting. Check the website for the early voting locations. Make sure you go up there with your ID. Don't go stepping in there and not have a government-issued ID. Remember, you can ask for a Democrat ballot or you can ask for a Republican ballot. But if there's a runoff, you will have to go with either side that you chose when you voted in the original primary. Last but not least, the new law. You are allowed up to 2 hours to take off from your job to vote. Signed into law by Brian Kemp. Sometimes employers forget that. Did you hear what the representative said from the voter elections office? There will be no independent primary ballot. It's like what we've been saying all along is the truth. Anywho, if you have any problems with voting, hit up the complaint website with the Georgia Secretary of State, Brad Raffensperger's office. This is the web page that you want to look for. Okay, I'm going to get me something to eat and I'm going to take a nap. It's back to work for me tomorrow. I'll see y'all later.